Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about attraction revenue management within theme park industry. A theme park, as the name says, it's a place that consists of attractions, rides, shops, restaurants, and another entertainment facilities under a single or multiple ideas or themes. Theme park can be divided into 6 categories, which are national parks, regional parks, traditional parks, water parks, marine parks, and amusement parks. In 2014, the global theme park industry presented a healthy growth trend. Latin America was ranked at the first place in terms of volume of the theme parks. Asian and European are the second and third place. Among these theme parks, Universal Studios Hollywood has recorded exceptional double-digit growth rate in the same year. As we just talked about, the theme park industry is one of the key points to increase the tourism. For example, Disney World tourism increased from 2.8 million visitors in 1970s over 35 million by 1992. The increase in the number of the air visitors alone was 20 million. This increase in visitation, particularly overnight visitation, spurred to the development of over 50,000 hotel rooms and resulted in the direct employment of over 250,000 persons. It seems global theme park industry will remain a growth in the following years due to increasing the tourism spending, increasing urban population, growing middle-class populations, raising GDP worldwide, and a continuous technology process in the theme parks. So now, we're going to talk about the business models for theme parks. A business model is the way in which a company generates revenues and makes profit from a company's operators. Typically, a theme park has 3 modes to generate the revenues. The first one is admissions fee, as we all know. However, besides admissions, it also sells space and times to some degree. For example, besides attractions, customer can access to any other space within the park freely, such as restaurants, shop, picnic area, and the refreshment stands, and these areas all revenues streamed to park. For the time part, theme park usually sell ticket based on length of time. For example, the Disney theme park Orlando offers visual passes with lengths from 1 day to 10 days for one single part or all 4 parks. The main target market for those theme park company is the theme park primarily target kids in 10 years old, and the sub-market will be the diversity in positioning leads to different targeting market. Like Disney World, the global leader in family entertainment will be their target market, or for Universal Studios, the entertainment for all ages, demographic in all ages, and also for Six Flags, leader in thrill rides for teenagers and young adults will be their main market. So what's the evolution of theme park industry? The idea of the theme park first appeared in United States and Europe in 19th centuries, when tourist parks or pleasure gardens were opened. Back to that time, theme park only offer very basic but unsafety attractions and rides. And in 1955, Disney did innovation on it and opened a completely different theme park, which was attract a lot of tourism at the time. And after that, which is nowadays, more and more theme parks start to arise worldwide. Competition within a theme park industry exists between not only different theme parks, but also brother or parents cooperations under the same brand. And the diversity of scale among the theme parks determines their focuses. For example, small theme park pays more attention to the local market, while a big company costs much more on advertising and bringing in new technologies. Moreover, there are also many of the competition between theme park and another attractions. For example, Florida has the most famous theme parks, which is the Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando. However, they are not only the destinations for tourists. Miami Beach attracts a lot of tourism by the pleasant winter climate as well. And also, the near to the Everglades National Park, which is known from the UNESCO coordinate systems and the World Wild. The theme park use non-traditional revenue management according to Housebook, revenue management for hospitality and the tourism. Capacity characterized, for example, it's more dramatic in theme park industry than traditional revenue management, because theme park are always have the large space. For example, unlike hotel or airlines industry, customer will not be given a specific room or seat, and it definitely increases the chance for customer to walk in and in-park shop and to get some souvenirs, therefore bringing additional revenue for parks. However, some of the capacity is fixed, such as drop tower and roller coasters. Customers do not have a habit to make a reservation before they go to theme park. It's not means the theme park don't have a reservation system. It's the habit increased difficult to collect the data and the information to calculate and forecast the demand to different period and available capacity in the industry. Today, this situation and this challenging has been a little bit improvement due to dependency for online purchasing. When customers want to buy theme park one-day tickets online, they can choose which day they wanted to go, and some theme park will offer different price for different days. That depends on their demand. Disneyland Park, for example, have a 3 different price for one-day ticket, which is the nightly value, regular, and the peak. Customer and the theme park can both get benefits for reservation system or buying online daily ticket. Customer can save time on the ticket window. Theme park can arrange their staff and maintain their facility properly. Inventory. So what is inventory? Inventory is the revenue management of theme park industry has the same character in the traditional one, include tickets and another additional revenue products or services, such as food and beverage. And the inventory can bring the most part of the revenue. You can see from the chart here, from the Six Flags report, we can say that it drops 55% of its revenue from the theme park admissions tickets and 39% from the food and beverage. In the others, for at least 12 months ended September 20, 2014, more people buy admission tickets and more additional revenue can be earned. However, inventory is a perishable and has high fixed cost. First, ticket can be considered as perishable inventory. That is because potential ticket sales for a specific day cannot be stored the lost for the other days. So, therefore, unsold tickets have no values beyond the particular day. All additional revenues, product, and services has expiration date, especially for food and beverage. If they cannot be sold and hit their expiration date, throwing away is the only way to deal with them. Cost of a product or service is the most important element and principle to set the price in the most of companies. However, customers' perceptions is the main principle for revenue management in the theme park industry. Customers' perceptions of revenue management in theme park industry will be examined and discussed compared to a successful revenue management industry. Customers' perceptions are very important characters to element revenue management successfully in the theme park industry. Customers would like to pay a higher price if a product or service can meet their desire or perspectives. For example, cartoons appearances are everywhere in Disneyland, and people who come to Disneyland are willing to get some cartoon item from the shop as a souvenir, even those are much more pricey than it should be. So everyone must be interested in how do they set up the price for the theme parks. So the typical pricing conventions are based on price with demand, segmentable market, and the time in the theme park industry. One benefit using revenue management in theme park industry is knowing how to change the price to meet customers' perception and keep limited demand. Theme park use demand-based pricing to make sure it has limited demand to meet their expected revenue. The most custom method is demand-based pricing. Customers are charged differently based on the different demand. Disneyland Park, for example, charge a higher price at the summer compared to winter, charge a higher price at the weekend if compared to workday, and charge higher price to holidays such as Christmas if compared to a normal day. Another factor theme park industry can be considered when it's setting the price is a segmentable market. Theme park industry segment the customer based on their behavior, demographics, and the geographics, and set the different price for each groups. For example, Wonderland offers two different prices for normal single-day tickets. One is regular for those aged 3 to 15-9, and the other one is GR and SR for those aged under 3 or older than 60. Today, a lot of famous parks offers fast line purchase plus ticket. If customer want it, they need to pay more, but it can save their more time and longer, and also they cannot to wait for too long lining up. It's also a strategy that brings more additional revenues. Like Universal Studios Florida sells their Express Pass Unlimited with 2 parks for $United, which are $84.99 per day. It's a segmented customer on their behavior and demand. Time is a very important factor as well that will affect the price setting. Theme park usually set different price depends on how long you want to stay. For example, daily ticket price of Disneyland Park is $110. 5-day ticket is $61 per day. The price of 5-day is almost the half price of a daily ticket. It seems like loose revenue, but actually it's not. Disneyland can earn more revenue from accommodation, dining, and some other additional sales. A lot of theme parks offer seasonal pass. It's usually expensive twice or triple of daily price, but it does not have a limit to enter the park, and this way can keep the number of the customer at the low demand period. As mentioned before, there has some additional revenue in the theme park industry, such as restaurant and retail stores. Since the space of the theme park is huge, so a lot of parks are trying to take advantage from the space to provide more services and earn additional revenues. And for those of the challenges is that the perishable inventory is very limited to increase the revenue management. So how to sell more tickets before the perishable become a challenge for the theme park industry. It can do more promotion on the specific day, such as Halloween, to attract more customers before the winter's coming. The theme park can promote some new package, like Disneyland Park, for example, can offer a half-price ticket for some customer who order 3-day Disneyland hotel. The other way to control the quantity of additional revenue product and the services based on the demand. And also, for example, in Shanghai's Disneyland, a restaurant offer delicate desserts, milk, and alcohol to earn huge amount of additional revenues. This food attract a lot of children and young couples who buy because their appearance. Also, a lot of retail stores will sell indicated stuff like toys. The most theme parks are very big, so how to use the empty space to make more additional revenue? It's a challenge for the most of theme park. However, the Hong Kong Disney Park does really good job on it. It designed 4 types of venues for meeting and events. A lot of weddings are holding in the park. It's not just to use the space effectively, it also increased the revenue and ensured the demand, especially during the low demand period. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy the video and learn a bit more about theme park industry. Thank you.